Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, the new home here on YouTube for Shining Star Holistics. Today I would like to share with you my collective reading using the tarot for the new moon in Taurus. I'm using my go-to deck, the Faulkner Tarot, which is known as the first modern day photographic tarot deck showing real people and real life situations that we can all relate to. So the new moon is typically a time of looking within yourself. It is a time of new beginnings or breaking some old patterns. And this is the month that we are working with the energy of Taurus, ruled by Venus, the planet of love and abundance. So this is looking like a really positive new moon. So I urge you today to really think about the intentions that you wish to set within your life. And I do really feel that this is the new moon that is truly going to open up a portal of abundance for us all. And the reason I'm saying that is because the Taurus energy, if you understand a bit more about astrology and the houses, it is actually ruled by the second house, which governs cash, property and possessions. So there's a lot of synchronicity coming up within this energy of this new moon in Taurus. And it is also a really great time and a reminder that we can all tap into the energy of prosperity. So make sure you also know that you are worth it. So let's start and have a look at what cards have chosen to share their wonderful energy with us today. So question number one, you will see actually in the middle here, I have pulled us an oracle card. I will tell you more about that towards the end of the reading. So card number one, where in my life can I be more grounded, practical and solid? Let's take a look. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Cups. So we immediately know that this is talking about the emotional side of life. You know, aces are the beginning of something. So this could be talking about the relationship you have with yourself, or perhaps even the relationship that you have with a significant other, maybe a family member, a friend, your child, things like that. So it also talks about transformation. So maybe this is the time where you really need to be focused and grounded for transformation to actually occur within your life. Now, I'm also feeling that this is the time, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and abundance. It's about acknowledging all things that are beautiful. And here we have a beautiful rose in the image. I do feel this is about, maybe spending a little bit more time out in nature. That is the most practical way for you to become more grounded. So maybe today is the day when you go for a little wander in your favorite place, whether it's, by a river or the sea or the countryside. Maybe it's a bit of woodland near where you live. This is a great energy to get you grounded. And also to really think about what you want to be manifesting, because this is the time for writing those new moon wishing letters. I also want to add on to this, actually. This is about you embracing creative expression, but also working with the sense of imagination. So use that when you are kind of thinking about that wishing moon letter. What can you truly see in your future? What would you like to see in your future? So all in all, fabulous energy and a fabulous start to our new moon in Taurus reading. So thank you, Spirit. Now, let's move on to card number two. How can we bring more passion and love into our lives? Okay, Seven of Wands. He looks a little bit stressed, doesn't he? He's in the office. Maybe he's getting frustrated that things aren't planning out the way that he would like. I just want to say, stop stressing. Okay, you're certainly not going to bring more passion and love into your life or into your world if you are stressing. So you know, if life is a bit of a struggle at the moment with certain relationships, have that sense to apply more determination and perseverance. But also, remember, life isn't a competition. Everybody has their own levels of what is acceptable with love and what's not. We all lead very, very different lives. You know, typically behind closed doors, we don't know what's going on with our best friend or our neighbours or our other family members. So focus on you. You know, don't be critical of others. Just stop stressing. I feel that's the really strong message. And also, there's so much white in this card. Focus on the positives. However small they may seem, focus on those positives. So, great card. Thank you, Spirit. So, card number 3. In which areas of our lives do we need to be less stubborn? This could be interesting. Okay, what can we do? Wow, 10 of Wands. So he's literally having a little bit of a paddy. He's throwing his toys out of the pram, isn't he? So how can we avoid getting to this point within our own lives? Very, very simple. We say no. We don't take on too much at once. We look at our own lifestyle balance. You know, are you burning the candle at both ends? Could you adjust your timetable a little bit so you don't get to this point? But equally, again, you know, the 10 of Wands, the 10s represent an end of a cycle, and then we start over with the Ace, which, as I've said previously, is all about new beginnings. So yeah, how can we be less stubborn? Well, don't get to this point. Try and, again, I want to say, look at the positives. Be a little bit more rational when a conversation comes up. And you know, we can all do this. We can all put our backs up and, you know, take offense so easily. Maybe we just need to slow down. Maybe we even have to have a little bit of a beginner mind within whatever that conversation is, so that we don't get to this point. So yeah, it's an interesting message, that one, isn't it? So let me know how that lands for you within your own energy. So moving on, number 4, what comforts should we be manifesting or focusing on during the new moon in Taurus? Okay, the Lovers, the first card out of the major arcana. So when we think about the sequence of the cards in the major arcana, the one before this is the Hierophant. So that's very much about doing things in the right way, the right time, really focusing on your rituals, focusing on your values and beliefs. So when the Lovers comes next, you know, for me, it is really about making those right choices and those decisions. So think about it. What do you want to manifest? You know, it may seem like a bit of an uphill climb. You know, we've got the pathway going up that looks quite steep, but it is achievable. The fence is there protecting us. So nothing is out of bounds, I want to say. I also want to talk about balance, duality. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, there's got to be some sense of balance coming into that as well, I feel. And I actually want to say as well, if there is something out there that you would like to manifest that seems absolutely huge, pass it over to your spirit team, to your guardian angel. Write them a little to-do list and put it on the fridge just for them. You have your list, your spirit team, your guardian angel, the angelic realm, they can have their list, because sometimes, you know, the big stuff does come and we don't know where to start. So surrender it, pass it over. But I do feel the most important message is really think about your choices and decisions with what you're actually going to be writing down on your wishing moon letter, if that is what you would like to do this evening, to really focus and work with the energy of the new moon. Lovely, thank you, Spirit. So final card, In what areas of our lives can we expect to see growth during this current new moon cycle? So the new moon always starts the 28-day moon cycle. And here we have the King of Wands. So Wands relates to the energy of fire. It talks about action, movement, getting things done, getting organized. And that's exactly what our King of Wands is doing in this image. You know, he's hard at work, he's filing stuff, he's organizing, you know, he's perhaps even being an example or a leader to others. So maybe that is where you are going to see the growth during the next 28 days. But also balance, white and black. It's as clear as day in this image as well. So get the balance right. And that way, even the daily life routines, you are going to see the benefits or improvement. Now, I also want to add, because they're showing me the light on the whiteboard, and normally I can see angel wings. Today I'm just seeing the light. So just be aware that something may be illuminated or highlighted for you throughout the next 28 days. So lovely message. Thank you, Spirit. So our final card, and I'm super excited to share these cards with you. So I have spent a very long time, you know, about 5-7 years, creating my own crystal guidance cards. I'm just going to show you here. So we have 50 cards grouped into 7 sections, which are based on the chakras. And then the 50th card, which isn't going to show itself today, is it? Typical, is the Master Crystal. So, and that represents the energy of clear quartz. So I'm really excited to share these cards with you. If anybody would like to know more about the cards, and maybe would like to purchase their own deck, please, you know, leave a comment under this. You can also send me a direct message on my business page on Facebook, Shining Star Holistic. So let's see what crystal energy wishes to work with us. Wow. So orange cat's eye. So this is very much linked into the sacral chakra. And these are actually my own crystals that I photographed for this deck. So orange cat's eye really is here to remind you that clarity of the mind and inner vision is required right now. So this can be achieved through a regular practice of meditation and will enable you to see any emotional patterns or life lessons that may need addressing at this moment in time. You will then be able to release any unwanted energies and focus on a more positive mindset. So that's a really, really great message from the crystal guidance card. You know, simple messages for the modern world. And normally the day before the new moon, that is the day when I kind of do like a final release of all of the things I no longer need. So if you haven't done that yet, may I suggest you do that? And then, you know, write your letter to the wishing moon. So beautiful message. I'm going to pop that back there. So thank you for joining me during this little video. You can also find me on the following platforms. Facebook, my profile is Julia Star. Business page on Facebook, Shining Star Holistics. Instagram, it's Julia Star Blake. And the website, shiningstarholistics.simple.com. All of this information will be put in the bio. So I really hope you've enjoyed this month's collective reading. Also, don't forget I have a podcast, Shining Star Holistics, where you will be able to find my new moon meditation. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel and leave any comments. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.